This week, the world watched the U.S. House of Representatives act with stunning disregard for the constitutional rights of every American and of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania itself. What passed under the rally call of civil rights and human dignity was in fact one of the strongest challenges to individual freedom in a generation. In winning passage for the health care overhaul, using every unsavory procedural tool, threat, and backroom promise, they broke faith with their own pledge of openness and transparency. But far worse than hollow campaign promises is the shame in knowing that public officials who knowingly violate their oath to defend the Constitution commit an act far more injurious to the public trust than bowing to raw politics. If and when President Obama signs this unconstitutional health care bill into law, the roadmap for Pennsylvania's legal challenge is clear. From the disintegration of the separation of powers between the state and federal government, to the misapplication of the Commerce Clause, to the lack of congressional authority to apply a direct tax on citizens, the Congress has given us an obvious framework to oppose this very bad law. As Pennsylvania's governor, I will use the powers of the office to defend the rights of every citizen to make private decisions, like the purchase of health insurance for themselves. I will vigorously defend the responsibilities of our elected state legislative bodies under the 10th Amendment to the Constitution to make decisions about any restructuring or changes to the laws regulating health insurance companies and providers. Overhauling the health care system and forcing families and individuals to buy health care is simply not the role nor the right of the federal government. In my administration, I will never hesitate to defend the constitutional rights of every citizen. This will be my first and highest priority. Friends, it's time for you and me, as citizens of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, an independent, sovereign state, to oppose this raw abuse of federal power and authority. Because if we don't stand up for Pennsylvania, who will? I'm Sam Rohrer. Thanks for listening.